Good evening, Newcastle, and a very pleasant afternoon, early evening, and glad to have you aboard as we get and bring you Newswatch nightly. And busy, busy day. Hope you enjoyed NCTV45's news, sports, weather, and entertainment, and I hope you're settled in for a great evening as we have a lot to bring you here. And what I've noticed as we've spoke is the closed caption is not working really well on the Facebook. And for that, I truly apologize. I've decided to shut it off as it's just it I don't understand why it's in the situation it is, but apparently that's an issue. So we have quite a few stories to get to, and along with all the sports and weather and everything else. And I hope you liked our virtual online basketball as we give you a little March Madness inside April. That being the case, quite a bit out there. And as I make this last swipe through and get you all set up, we will send it out on Twitter because we're on just about everything you're on. So without further ado, Newswatch. Why, it's straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries,
a restaurant, and, oh yes, the schools. The majestic, for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
Hello and very pleasant welcome to Newswatch evening edition and Newswatch nightly. As you look out the window, you see a beautiful 52 degrees blue skies and let's start off with what's going on right here in the greatest castle in the world and in Pennsylvania. Governor Tom Wolf, Secretary of Health, on a statewide stay-at-home order beginning at 8 o'clock tonight. Most prudent option to stop the spread. Respectfully, this is all 67 counties beginning April 1st. This is the most prudent, said Governor Wolf, and cases continue to grow. There were no new cases in Lawrence County. Now, that's a good thing. And we appreciate the shared sacrifice, he says, of 12.8 million Pennsylvanians in this statewide stay-at-home. Previously, there were 33 counties. All Pennsylvania schools will be closed until further notice. And that really nails it. We've gone through these stay-at-home orders before, especially this morning when it pertained to Lawrence County. All the same things. There's nothing really new there. Now, Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board resumes e-commerce sales deliveries through finewine.andgoodspirits.com. So that's, if you need something from the liquor store, that's the way to get it. Now, continuing on with Newswatch and the House GOP, and this comes in from State Representative Aaron Bernstein, and got to get everybody's name in the same place. Aaron Bernstein, Elwood City Bluff, Army Corps of Engineers support fight against the coronavirus. Representative Aaron Bernstein will be hosting a virtual news conference in efforts to do this, and this was, to participate, you had to call 724-220-6480. This was today at 3 p.m. The number of things going on, we'll try and get Aaron's conference on for you, and then go from there. The Pennsylvania Department of Revenue here's a total surprise, and I am being sarcastic. Pennsylvania collected $4.4 billion in the general fund revenue in March, which was 294.6 or 6.2% less than anticipated. Revenue Dan Hassel reported today. Fiscal year to date, the general fund collected $25.3 billion, which is 45.6 million, or 2.2% below the estimate. The shortfall in March, here's a surprise, related to COVID-19. We expect the pandemic to have a greater impact on revenues in the coming months, particularly in the month of April, when many of the tax filing dates are pushed back, said Hassel. We continue to monitor the situation closely and work with the governor and members of the General Assembly so they have the last information as it becomes available. And that in from State Representative, or that in from the PA Department of Revenue. Now, posted on our map from the Department of Health, okay, is the information on COVID. The cases, county by county in Pennsylvania. When you see me looking this way, I'm reading the press releases that came in. This one from the Pennsylvania Department of Banking and Security warns the COVID-related 19 investment schemes. Pennsylvania Department of Banking and Security is warning investors of an anticipated surge in fraudulent schemes, okay, as is so often during times of emergency. Scammers will be looking to profit from others' misfortune. Okay, basically, listen, if you get something that says potential scam on your iPhone, unknown number, no caller ID, my personal opinion, don't answer. That person should be at least identifying their number, and sometimes there's an app that allows that number to be hidden. This going out to a few of my students. The Department of Health provides updates on COVID-19. There's 962 new positives statewide, bringing the total to 5,805. Nearly 1% are age 0 to 4. Nearly 1% are age 5 to 12. 1% are aged 13 to 18, and 9% are aged 19 to 24. 40% is in that age group 25 to 49, and 29% in the age group 50 to 64. The other 19% are over 65. Now, Newswatch getting ready to continue, and we have an update from State Representative Mike Kelly, and we're going to bring that to you after we go to sports. So here's senior night at Taggart Stadium.
Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle, 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
And there's the kick. Sails down to the 20 and right there. And send one to each side. Motion away. They try jet sweep. And the chains are there waiting for them. And high formation. There's the handoff. And McKnight. He's going to go into the 6-0 Canes. Canes are off to go for 2. Straight ahead and into the end zone. That's it. So there's your 35 points. They line up, motion goes away, jet sweep, and into the end zone he goes. And that's 44. Ball placed on the 5. First and goal. 2:30 on the clock. Timeout call, and that's going to do it. And thanks for a great season. Thanks for keeping NCTV45 as your favorite water company.
24658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator. We're back, and as we were talking about Congressman Mike Kelly, yes, he writes, "Dear neighbor, when I started experiencing the mild symptoms last week, I consulted my primary physician, who ordered a test for COVID-19. The test I obtained at the drive-through site at Butler Memorial Hospital came back positive. So I will serve you from my home while resting and recovering from the illness. I want you to know that while I'm recovering, my staff and I are still here for you. My office is operating on a telemarketing status, which means you can continue calling and emailing with any questions you may have during the difficult times. If you need help, do not hesitate to contact us. I urge everyone to continue taking the virus seriously and working together to slow its spread. Isolation is not fun, but I can tell you that neither is catching the disease. We must ensure that the hospitals can help those whose symptoms require critical care, so we can't all get sick at once. Please practice social distancing, basic hygiene for now, and stay home as much as possible so we can preserve the strength of our medical infrastructure. Bending the curve, and that he goes on to say. It talks about rebate checks and the whole act, and unemployment eligibility extended for 13 weeks. There's small business relief. I would send you to Mike Kelly's Facebook page or website to get that, and I'll make sure he posts it, and I'll try to post it on ours going forward. So that in from Mike Kelly. Know that thought for the day now might be at you 3 times a day. Morning with yours truly, afternoon with Holy Spirit Parish, and evening with Pastor Lori. And it's been a fine thing to see everybody on the same page. The Wolf administration reminds folks that services, the Department of Human Services is reminding Pennsylvanians that the state outlets that report abuse or neglect are open. They may operate a little bit differently, but the Child Line and Adult Protective Services, domestic violence and rape crisis programs are still operating for all those who wish to report suspected abuse and neglect or need assistance during COVID-19 mitigation. 1-800-932-0313 is available 24/7 to call if you suspect abuse. Adult Protective Services, 1-800-490-8505. In addition to that, sexual assault, 888-772-7227. Calls for National Domestic Violence Hotline, 800-799-7233. And that gives you that kind of information. The Wolf administration reminding you about the census, and today is Census Day. So we continue on. Planet Fitness, Black Card members, it will be on Facebook and YouTube. Don't worry. They got you covered. You can do the workout there. Now, as we continue with Newswatch, it's time to get to the weather. 52 degrees outside. And here is your Cleveland radar giving you the state of Ohio clear, and Pittsburgh also very clear. Now, everything's almost south into West Virginia and down into the panhandle of Maryland. Your outside looks like this. 52 degrees, 43% humidity. Wind speed north at 12, gusting to 18. 29.91 barometric pressure. And dew point 30, visibility 10. And wind chill, yeah, I think you saw it, it's 48. So let's get to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Well, after last night's rainy low of 38, how is your rest of the week looking? And well, after last night's rainy low of 38, national, how is your rest of the week looking? Matter of fact, well, last night's rainy low of 38, national, how is your rest of the week looking? Matter of fact, as we continue with Newswatch. Few things. Let's get to some of the serious stuff first. Banking hours downtown. Remember that the branch out in Lawrence Village Plaza is closed. This from Trump about the coronavirus. If you feel sick, stay at home. If your children get sick, keep them at home. Contact a physician. If an older person who has serious underlying conditions should stay at home and stay away from other people. If you test positive, keep the whole house at home. Avoid social gatherings. Use pickup and delivery options. Avoid travel if necessary, and always practice good hygiene. And cleaning products, soap and water, 20 seconds. Put the towel back in the basin with the soapy water or discard it. Bleach, half a cup to a gallon or 4 teaspoons to a quart. Isopropyl alcohol, 17% or higher. Hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle, and hand sanitizer at least 70%. Keep in mind that Los Amigos has specials and they're open for takeout. All our sponsors are, and we will keep you posted on everything going on there. So that takes care of that. Some fun facts. In our March Madness, and we've got tapes going galore, it's the St. Mary's Fighting Irish leading the league 159 to 124. And yours truly coached the Irish, and I put that out to Bill Jones as a little challenge with him and Bucky. And maybe Anthony Bucky Richards is wearing his green, and he'll be cheering for the St. Mary's Fighting Irish. We have that programming for you. We have Cooking the Castle. We've really tried to get it there so that you could see everything going on. Now, let's take this break. We'll be right back. St. Mary's Fighting.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town forever. There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town forever. There's more than gotta give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town forever. There's more than gotta give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town forever.
Well, that's going to do it here for NCTV45's Newswatch Nightly. As some things you see, it's unbelievable. We're hoping you stay safe, stay at home, stay out of crowds, keep a social distance, and do what everybody's asking. so we can get through this very quickly. And here's hoping that you get and tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45 right here in Newcastle. Now make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of your schedule. Have a great day, everybody. That's NCTV45.
Got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy to leave.
Have a great day, everybody. That's NCTV45.